Hello, welcome to Theosophy in Wales. I'm Dave Marsland. The karma of generosity to be well thought of. Yes, doing stuff for esteem. Now, intention and action have completely separate karmic consequences. You perform an action, that action will have karmic effects. The intention behind it will set up a separate line of karmic effects. Now, there's a famous story in the Bible, or the Christian Bible, in which rich guys are coming into the temple throwing money about. And they're having a really good time with this, they're showing off, but they can afford, they're being generous, but they can afford it, it's nothing to them. At the same time, little old lady nobody notices comes in and puts a couple of very small coins in the box. Jesus points out that she's given more. Now, karma is not directly referred to in the Bible, but the point Jesus is making here is that action and intention are two completely, are different lines of different things, and they're separate. Karma is not actually mentioned directly. Little old lady has certainly made a selfless act and will get the karmic benefits of that. And the rich guys, well, they probably have to deal with the karma of showing off. Now, also, T.S. Eliot, in his play Murder in the Cathedral, makes a distinction between intention and action, when Beckett says, "The last temptation is the greatest treason, to do the right deed for the wrong reason." So there again, karma is not actually mentioned, but the idea that the intention and the action are two separate things with their own consequences. Now, history is full of people who've done things to be well thought of. People have donated money and had hospitals built named after them, that sort of thing. And you can't always know somebody's intention when they've done something, but this must have happened throughout history. And certainly wealthy people have given money to churches and monasteries and land as well, given them land in order to be prayed for, to get into heaven, to have sometimes chapels named after them. And that's quite common within history. And of course there would be the karmic benefit of the generosity alongside the karmic consequences of the need for aggrandisement and self-esteem. Now, what are the actual consequences of performing acts of generosity to be well thought of? Well, firstly, you get some benefit from the act. You've done something good, whatever the reason, you've actually done something good. Other people probably benefiting, and there will be some beneficial karma coming from that act, just on its own. Now, there's a problem here because the intention kicks in, and you are creating a need. If you're doing something to be well thought of, or even just for self-esteem, which is well thought of by yourself, you are creating a need for status, praise and recognition, and this is going to grow, and it will probably follow you as a tendency into a future, into your next life and future lives. And this may strengthen and to develop into a what's in it for me attitude, and you become somebody who won't do something for nothing. And certainly, though, the need for the status and recognition will probably grow. Once you go down that road, you need that recognition. Also, you've set in motion the karma of selfishness, and this may come back on you, that you've done something that for your own benefit, really. Although it's a good thing, you've done it for your own benefit, and this will set in motion a chain of events which will probably teach you something about selfishness. Karma is a teacher, and probably teach you something about your own selfishness. And that may be a very hard lesson to learn. And probably, perhaps not in this life though, it may come in a future life. So there we are, you have your action, you have the reason you perform the action. They're two completely separate lines of karma. Only you really can know why you're doing things, and it's up to you. And it's possibly very often, as Beckett in T.S. Eliot's Murder in Cathedral looks at, that why you're actually doing something. Are you doing something for the wrong reason? And that is something that karmically will be significant for your future.